All right, boys, we're back. Okay, I'm farming, trying to get to account rank 60. Today's stream, I will go do my Moonlight ticket on my the guide account. I've already opened it on this account. I will show you guys what I got in a little bit. But let me go ahead and get everything needed for the stream set up, and then we'll get progressing somewhere today. I don't know exactly what we're going to do. I want to get my first Guild War team set up because I did start the new free-to-play series. I got the first episode over to my editor. So with that, I'm hoping that I can do my first Guild Wars, get that as a second episode going over to them soon. So going down here, let me make sure I got audio on everything. But I woke up grinding this morning. I got so much stuff done in a, like, what was it, like 3-4 hour period of time. Very proud of myself. So it's gonna be a good day. Hello Daddy, what's up Duju, what's up Comment, welcome out, what's up Reaper, good morning everybody. I already grabbed this link. What am I doing? Failing miserably. Okay, so let me go into my Discord and post in the content pings. Bang. And then lastly, oh my god, by the way, that new video, I knew it'd blow up because of the timing and everything, but holy mackerel, that's 15,000 views in like, what, 8-9 hours? That is unheard of for episode. You got Last Rider Crowd, is that good? Yes, it is. You got Pavel. Pavel's nice. He'll make your farming easier. You got Architect Leica. So you're in the Architect Leica please buff room. Moonlight 5-star ticket opening. I'm hard clickbaiting the Discord right now because I've already opened my ticket. Wait, what ML5 ticket? I'll show you in a second. I'll go push the vid now. Thank you. I do have, you got a Leica. So many people got Architect Leica. Okay, she is usable if you really want to. The problem is she just takes really good gear that any in-game player is going to put that gear on somebody else. So that is, you got a Tywin dupe. It sucks to get a dupe. I mean, my main account, I got Specimen Says. So, okay. You got ML Ball. ML Ball, oh, it's a dupe. You got Ball. Sage Ball is good. If you guys got Sage Ball, I would not be sad about that. I thought on this account, by the way, a little spoiler, I guess, I thought I got New Moon Luna. I was so excited. The video will be funny. I'll show you guys what I got. It'll kind of spoil that first episode of the new player series, but let me go in and get some music playing for Twitch. I also have a raid video that I'm going to link out. Any of you guys that are watching on whatever, if any of you are willing to go leave a like, I will end up asking for this again later in the stream. Anybody willing to go leave a like or comment on this video would be greatly appreciated. I am working my ass off to try to get stuff out to you guys, so that's the best way to support me. If you can, just a quick click the link, throw a like, throw a comment, and then come back. But here we go. And any of you that are watching the VOD, the link is in the live chat. You got Judge Kisei. You got Concilius. Not terrible. Concilius is better. Judge Kisei wouldn't be. You got Landy, New Moon Luna. Nice. You got Little Queen Charlotte. I don't know. I could see Little Queen Charlotte getting a buff. She's such an easy character to buff. You just have to give her more stat. So you got ML Celine. Congrats. That's huge. I wanted either New Moon Luna or ML Celine or Imperial Illinois. So it is what it is. I'm not too sad. You got Solitaria. How useful? Solitaria is really nice to have. I do not think you'll be sad. Oh, you got New Moon Luna. Congrats. Okay, so I think I got everything good. Can you guys hear the music? Is it too loud? Or too quiet? It's probably too quiet. Let me turn it up a little bit. All right, how is the music? Is that good? This level right here. I think we should be good. And we can start. I don't even know what I'm doing today. No music? There really no music? Okay, there was no music before. Good now? Okay. You talked about the artifact selector for week 2? Not yet, because I haven't unlocked it. The artifact selector for week 2, what all is in there? So I've already opened my ticket on this account. I will open the ticket on the other account, though, so give me a little bit to get the stream going. Yeah, ML Illinois, congrats. Got Dragon King Sharoon. She's going to be really fun to play with the new limited character coming, Renak. But she's overall, I love Dragon King Sharoon. She's one of my favorite characters to play. You got Ruel and 10 coins. I got Specimen Says and 10 coins on my main. Like my probably 6th or 7th Specimen Says. So it is what it is. My Specimen Says is already triple S too, so I guess I just have a new second Specimen Says. That's just my main account. Every time I pull ML5, all my ML5s pretty much are triple S. So I just have a second one for no reason. Almost everything at this point. Is part 4 going to include Zeofight? Part 4 is already up, and it's not even, we're not even till more on part 4. But the guide will have the Zeofight in it, yes. Once I get there. I've already recorded half of part 5. I'm telling you guys, I made an Aethera restart video, 2 Epic 7 videos, 2 raid videos. I did so much this morning, and I'm going to keep grinding all day. I felt really bad at the end of the stream last night. Any of you guys that were here saw the Mello situation. Mello is someone who's very respected by me. There's a reason I give him shit. He just took some of the things I said the wrong way. And I thought, guys, one of the things that with that, I'll just cover this real quick. Mello's really cool. If you ever see him in chat, he's one of the most helpful people. And he is a big reason I was able to reach the point that I am right now. He helped thousands of players in my Discord. He's a super cool guy. So if you saw the end of the stream last night, that was me giving him shit, but him not taking it the way that I intended. So that's on me. I feel bad about it. As somebody during it, you saw the end of the stream. I don't want to make anybody sad. This is supposed to be fun for me and fun for you guys anytime I do any kind of content. And I will poke fun at the people I like. And I always think we're on a different page than we are. I'm learning that. So I'm going to be more careful with that. The thing is that some of the things I've said, one of the examples is like Cool It. I said if I was in a room, it's the Michael Scott meme from The Office. If I was in a room with Hitler, somebody else, and Toby, I would shoot Toby twice. I made that joke about Cool It. There's certain people that are super helpful in the Discord, and I think that I can joke around with them to a certain extent, but it's just in bad taste, I guess, whatever went down yesterday. So I feel bad. Mello's super cool. Do not give him any shit ever. He's super helpful too. If you ever have questions, he's somebody you can go to. But yeah, that I ended the stream last night. I felt so bad because I don't want to make anybody like mad or sad watching me. That's not what I'm... what are you hoping for? I was hoping for New Moon Luna or Imperial Leonev. I did not get them. I've already summoned my ticket on this account. Mello owns you. He does. I thought he was messing with me the whole damn time. The thing is, so what I said yesterday, we'll just real quick get this out of the way. What I said yesterday, I was like, Mello, I thought we were joking. He came in and I was like, oh, Mello's ruined the tier list now because he kept telling me to change stuff. And then I guess he took that the wrong way. And then he said the tier list was ruined before I got here. So I thought he was joking back with me. So I was holding out, getting the video done. I was like, okay, now with this tier list, I got to be careful because I changed like the title. I was like, Mello's gonna take it to another Discord and circle jerk with everybody about how bad the tier list is or something along those lines. And he took it the wrong way. And I thought we were joking. We weren't joking, or he wasn't. But we love Mello, okay? I talked to him after the stream. I made sure that I apologized, but any of you guys that were like, some of you guys were being kind of mean to him. So that's the reason the VOD removed. I cut out that portion of it because I just don't want anything negative about any of you guys. You guys have made my experience with all this awesome. So any of the drama or anything you hear with that, it's just some member of my community that was a staple of the community. He left my Discord because my Discord has some annoying people in there. I completely get it. And I used to try to give him shit for it, but now I know not to anymore because I think he liked being in there and he's kind of upset that he has to, or felt like he had to leave. So overall, he's a super good guy. Okay. Now, any of you watching the VOD, you saw that last night. I thought it was all jokes. Okay. But that aside, let's go ahead. We won't talk about it ever again. I will not clown him ever again on stream. And I will probably not clown any of you guys too much anymore unless I know you very, very well. I just need to be a little bit more careful because that's how I treat all my friends. Example, my friends called me. I was supposed to go to a concert on Saturday. One of my friends called me and he had another friend in the car with him. He's like, I heard his voice. I was like, is Andy? Or he's like, you coming? And then I heard the other guy, my friend Andy, and he was like, he said something. I was like, wait, I was like, well, if Andy's with you, I'm not going. I'm going to say little jokes like that and every chance I get. And I say it as serious as possible because then it has more impact, but people who know me know I'm joking. So, okay, now moving on. The characters from the past, the way you get your ML5, okay, you're gonna be farming carrots. With farming the carrots, you're gonna go into your event. You can shit talk me, old man. I know some of you guys I can't. The thing is, I was getting roasted the whole time. So I thought it was the thing. What are the comments you guys made? Which did you see Tristan Wolf had to make a video right after your tier list because yours was so bad? It's like you guys say shit like that to me. And then I think I can roast back and I have to be careful. I have to be careful. Okay. I might be sick talking, but I was like, you guys say the meanest shit to me. It is what it is. Okay, it's hard as a content creator. I'm talking to a computer. Okay, that's the thing. Hopefully you guys understand. I'm talking to a computer. It's weird. No matter how long you do it, it's gonna always be weird because I don't know your tones. I don't know how you're actually taking stuff. So bear with me. But your ML5s, you're gonna go into your shop here. Your week 1 is now done. Okay, you can buy all the items from here still, but you will not have the option to buy the unlimited energy that was there before, as well as the bookmark boxes if you're a new player. Old players, I think it was like Catalyst or something. But either way, you can't buy those anymore. Week 2 has started. There's a Moonlight 5 ticket in here. I already bought it on this account because I recorded a video. But with that, you have the Artifact Selector 2, which I'm going to go over which one I would take from part 3 because I need to make sure I'm farming in the background, actually. But all this gear is fantastic. New players buy this. You are going to need this. Just having an extra set of gear without anything is super nice. Next up, though, you are going to have these charms. What you should be doing this week to get way ahead, slam Eulogy for a Saint or a Catalyst stage. Slam it. And I mean, all of the leaves you have, burn through them. I have 200 and I've been farming nonstop. Okay, slam your leaves, get your right side charms or left side charms and your boot charms. Then go in on week 2 and spend all of your little carrots on accessory charms. This is going to skyrocket the progression of your account. Super, like, this is the best chance ever to get your account to a good spot. Now, you are also going to buy out all of these, okay? These are going to be more discounted charms, so make sure you buy this stuff first. But your extra resources, you're going to put into this. Then, new players, week 3 is going to come up, and you're going to have the ability to buy the Molagora box. This is the best box you can buy for long-term progression of your account. I definitely suggest buying a bunch of these. Save your gold carrots this week because the week 2 box is Catalyst, I believe. Yeah, do not buy the Catalyst. Like, these Catalysts are pointless. So you will save all your gold carrots to get into week 3. Then from week 3 to week 4, you're going to be getting another Moonlight 5 character. And then from that, and you're going to get also this free HP set, which is fantastic. It's already upgraded. Then once you get your Moonlight 5 character from that, you are able to then trade in for charms here. The trading in for charms here, I think, is fantastic value. So I would split it 50-50. Whatever well, not 50-50. It's going to be whatever gold carrots you get this week, spend all of them on your Molagora boxes. Then that final week, make the decision of either going in for more charms, because if you get 50 epic charms, that is massive. And there's multiple different groupings of this at 4%. So if you go down to week 3 and go to the box here, your chance of getting 50 Molagoras is overall 2%, or 30 or 50 is 2%. And with the week 4, though, it is going to be with all the different batches combined. You have 4%, 4%, so this is 2% here. It's going to end up being the same chance of getting so much progression on your account. You definitely should mix it up a little bit. Now, if you want a super min-max, it's get all Molagora boxes, but I think for the general player trying to enjoy the game, definitely buy charms. But the Moonlight ticket for week 4, we will get into. I am going to open up the other account and do the summon here in a second. And from that, we're also going to show what I got. So those of you that don't know, I'm making a free, not artifact charms. Wait, artifact charms. Hold up. Back up. Did I get bad information? Artifact charms. Are they on week 2? You buy the artifact charms here. Week 3 is artifact charms, right? Yeah, okay. Week 3. Week 3, you will spend your regular carrots on this. Okay, you will buy artifact charms week 3. Sorry, wasn't talking about the regular carrots here. You'll buy catalyst boxes with your gold carrots, and then your orange carrots on week 3, you will stock up on artifact charms, because on week 2, the charms go away. So that's the only thing to buy. I didn't think about mentioning that. But on the last week, all there is also your catalysts. Okay, with the catalyst, you don't care about this that much. So you're going to try to make sure on week 3 to farm extra versus week 4, because you want as many artifact charms. So this week and next week are the most important time to slam your leafs in anything. Whom do you pull on your new account? So what I was saying with that, though, going out, I got SSV. Hey, what I was saying with this is I'm making a new player free-to-play series. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to do my Guild Wars, and it's just going to be like a daily progression you guys can watch along with for going past the guide. And the first episode sent over to my editor this morning. Gonna record the second episode here shortly of doing my first Guild War on this account. Hopefully. Hold up. Let's back it up a sec. It says we're fighting somebody? Okay, so I can do my first Guild War. I'm farming runes. Am I messing up? No, you farm whatever you need. As long as you're spending energy, you're solid. Okay, farming runes would be great. Now, from here, though, I'm going to do my first Guild War today, which means I need to go and work on my characters a little bit. Let me go restart my farm. I got to get this. I got to run this all day long. Unrecorded history. Or not unrecorded history, sorry. Eulogy for a Saint. Do it every single time. You got 350 leaves. Slam them, unicorn. Okay, thank you for recommending Celine, by the way. She turned into my favorite incredibly fast. Yep, I've played a lot of new accounts. I know what new players are going to like. So that Celine suggestion is based off my own personal experience of a lot of accounts. So I'm glad you are enjoying using it. So let me go back. Who'd you get from the ML ticket? None of your business. I'll show in a second. But if you want to wait for that first episode of the free-to-play series, spoiler, I'm going to show them ML5 I got, which I summoned in that video. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to do my other summon right after I show this. I got to get the other account opened up. Okay, who do you think I got? You're a great streamer. Thank you. You played a game. I appreciate the info so far. Thank you. Are you Emperor RT on your free play account? Yeah. I hit it on day 3. Who do you think? You think I got Sharoon? All right, someone already guessed it. Like the first guess you got it on Twitch. I got Sylvan. I thought it was going to be Moonlight Luna, but I'm completely okay with this. Okay, Sylvan Sage. I'll take it. No complaints here. Best farm area, Eulogy for a Saint. Really any Catalyst Point stage or Eulogy for a Saint 3738. Any of those in Chapter 3. I'll take it. Okay? I mean, I'm okay with this. She just got a buff, meaning I could utilize her, but I was really, you got her too, Rick, I know you said earlier, but I really was hoping for New Moon Luna because my main account doesn't have Harsetti or New Moon Luna. Those are like the only 2 ML5s I'm missing besides Peyra. But it would have been nice having both the characters I don't have on my main on this one. I could go summon on her, actually. You got someone you wanted? Congrats, you're so cool. Is Bellion good? Yes, Bellion is very good. Okay, so going into this, though, I need to start getting the gear like qualified or ready on my characters. So I don't know how much I can do during this stream. That's what I kind of want to figure out. Let me open the other account. We'll do the summon. I won't stream for long this morning. The bigger stream will be tonight. But I just want to go live, say hi to everybody, and felt bad about yesterday, so I want to talk about it a little bit, just so you guys know he's not a bad person. I am the bad person, if anything. But most of you guys weren't here, so it doesn't matter. All right, let me open up the other account. Oh, Mitch, hope you're well. What's up? Oh, well, but Deity, where's your ML Luna? I'm baffled. You know where my ML Luna is. On the bright side, too, everyone gets max chatty for free for it. True, I do get free artifact. Well, is it? I had to go buy it. I've already bought Eulogy for Saint and the other one, so I have to go spend 900 Sky Stones to get the chatty artifact for it. Where are my MLK Dupe brothers at? I was hoping for MLK in the video. I was like, please be MLK. That would have been super fun to have on a new account. I'm starting my reroll, nabbing Deanne, then saving. That's fair. Deanne, you're going to be very happy you have her. You got Faithless Litica? Skill issue. What happened yesterday is not an honor if you're curious. I'm just saying it because people watching the stream yesterday will probably watch the VOD, and that way it's covered. So it was just a misunderstanding of one of my regular viewers and me. We're homies to an extent. All right, so with the other account, let me go in. What do you think I'm gonna get? Bro, I wish I got that. I summoned Sage Ball. Yeah, Lacerated Crow, is he good? Yes, Lacerated Crow. Celine is insanely good. Celine is like potentially top tier character right now. And one of the best characters in the game. All right, so hold on. Let me do my display capture. Turn this off. Okay, so here is the guide account. I will not be touching this character on this account, no matter what it is. But let's go ahead and rip it. So in the event, let me go buy it. Judge Kisei incoming. I mean, it'll be my profile picture or something. But I haven't bought anything from this event yet. Well, I have exactly enough for it. I'm actually glad I did buy some bookmark boxes, testing them out. But otherwise, I haven't bought anything from the event on the guide account because other people starting the game in a month from now won't have those. All right, here we go. What is combat readiness and speed? Combat readiness is you have a turn meter over the left-hand side of your screen. Your combat readiness is going to be how quick you are getting the next turn. It's a percentage based off your speed in comparison to other character speed. Then whenever you get a boost, it's going to push you up that bar, making you get your turn faster. But speed is the order that you take turns. So if you have a 300 speed character, it will take 3 turns for every 1 turn a 100 speed character would take. Okay, so here we go. Leica, please. We're not getting Leica. We're getting MLNF. It's not even close. MLNF. Is Sharoon bad? No, she's not. It's MLNF, dude. I'm the best. It's Lacerated Crowd. Never mind. Also still pretty good. Not quite as good. Still pretty good. I'll take it. Lacerated Crowd, not bad. Not terrible. Hello, you look wonderful today. I haven't showered in 3 days. I haven't brushed my teeth in a month. So I might look okay, but trust me, I'm struggling. All right, back into regular. All right, there's our summon. we got Sylvan Sage Vivian and a Lacerated Crow. Not bad. I mean, both of them are like average. I can't complain about either one there. So now back into this account. So guys, my progression on this account is halted. Base Fluoride Avoider. My progress is halted until I reach level 60. So this is the point where I'm just farming Eulogy for a Saint in the background, stockpiling charms. Part 5 is coming today. I'm trying my hardest, okay? I've got a good chunk of it already recorded when I first woke up. So I'm trying to get it out as quick as possible. Potential buff on both. I don't think either of those characters needs a buff. Last Rider Crowd just got a buff, and Sylvan Sage Vivian got a buff last week. Yearly teeth brushing soon. I'm joking. I brush my teeth every day. I floss twice a day generally. I went a pretty long period of not taking the best care of my teeth. It wasn't bad, but wasn't what I could be doing. And then I started getting this like fear that I won't have my teeth forever. I finally got older and realized how important they are. And I might brush my teeth too much sometimes. You got a Tywin? Not bad. Exact same place as me, AR-58. Yeah, this part takes a while. It's annoying to reach level 60 in Sector 2. The fastest thing is Eulogy for a Saint 3-7. Just slam it. Keep restarting it. For the event, we're going to save all characters for week 3. I went over that a little bit ago. If you go back, oh, you can't go back to the VOD, can you? You're on Twitch, because the VOD has to like go through a loading thing. I just talked about all that though. Should I make a video over what you should do for the carrot thing? Should we get that? Should I just basically do the same spiel I just did, but make a YouTube video? What I would do with my carrots, what you should do with your carrots, which I will put it from YouTube and check there. Yeah, if you go to my YouTube link, or I could make a video. Do you think it's worth making? The thing is, every other content creator's made 95 videos at this point. 100K video right there. No, it's not. It'll get like 7K. I can pretty much tell you every single video I make, the exact amount of views it's going to get. Can I make them a team, Zinky? By the way, you got Harsetti, Lua, the pink hair girl. They don't match each other. So Harsetti is complete opposite. I need to know where to put my carrots. Okay, I guess I'll make a video. Okay, let's do it. Let me just crank out a quick... The bad thing is if I make a video, I want it to be 10 minutes long. 8 minutes to 10 minutes. Making a video shorter than that hurts your overall algorithm and performs bad, and then it translates over into other things. So you always want to try to make your video at least 8 minutes. Can I talk about carrots for 8 minutes? What else can we talk about in the video? A dedicated video doesn't seem worth it. Go over at the start of next part. Start making shorts. I'm not putting this in the guide, guys. I'm not making my guide is for the general player getting Epic 7, meaning that I don't cover events within the guide, because I'm not going to cover things and have people that are sad. They're like, I wish I would have started at this point because I would have got ML5. I'm not going to start now. I'm going to wait to start. That's what I'm avoiding. I've seen that too many times. I always want to make guides. Do not take any resources from this for the actual guide account. What's a good team for Solitaria in PvP? Solitaria is a counter pick. There is no team surrounding her that is good. It is picking her into characters she's good against. Okay, there are not characters you will design an entire team around. Or there are certain ones you will not, and that's one of them. Generally, debuffers. There are characters that are standalone good, and there's counterplay characters. Solitaria is a counterplay character. Dragon King Sharoon is a counterplay character. You will pick Solitaria into Afternoon Soak Flame. You'll pick her into Sylvan Sage Vivian. You'll pick her into Seaside Bellona. Will shut down all of those characters, make them essentially useless. But you will not pick Solitaria just randomly into your opponent. Now, Imperial Ilanav, Harsetti, New Moon Luna, those are characters that you will just pick randomly, and that's why they're higher on the overall tier list, is because they can be played every single match. And the thing with Dragon King Sharoon, you'll pick Dragon King Sharoon into, say, Renak, or with Renak, you'll pick Dragon King Sharoon into Death Dealer Ray, or you'll pick Dragon King Sharoon if your opponent goes slow speed and picks a lot of like knights and things like that. They try to tank down. She can help you break through that tank down and provide overall control. You will learn all of the things with this game, but don't think you have one character you can build an entire team around that one character. Some of them you can, most of them you cannot. One of the examples of character you can is going to be Harsetti. So with this account right here, oh, I canceled my farm. Hold on. Now I'm going to forget what I was talking about. Like Bloodblade Corinne. Bloodblade Corinne's a character that's so strong, you build your team around her. And then your other characters, you will counter pick your opponent's counter pick. So if you have one staple character in your draft, from there you have that character, and then your entire draft is countering your opponent's counters to your core character. Okay, let me go back and restart this. It's hard to explain without showing it. So I have done old getting into PvP guides in the past where I go over roles of characters, give a couple examples of things you can do. I will try my best to do that this time around as well, but the game's in a very hard spot to do that. Okay, the meta is very wide. There is no new player first pick character that is really worth it right now to try to force a playstyle around. I feel like E7 is Pokemon, but anime style, it kind of is. I always talked, or like said, Epic 7 is the Super Smash Bros. Of the anime universe. That PvP, and they were collabing with like every kind of anime IP at the time. I used to say that we had Overlord, we had ReZero, so it's like you take all your favorite anime, slap it in to one game, and can fight each other with it. So I don't know. Hey, what's up, Joe? Good morning. Joe, what'd you get? Past 2 days, I pulled Fenny, Harsetti, Bloodblade, Corinne on my new account. Feel like it's going pretty good. I'm new to the game. Thanks for the guide. No problem. You are doing good. I mean, all 3 of those characters are great. What's up, bud? I'm somehow still awake. What'd you get? You got her, Harsetti? I don't know how you got Harsetti. Oh, Lionheart. I was about to say, you said her. I was like, it's a light ticket, brother. I don't know what hacks you're using, but it's a light ticket. Would some Eternal Fan be higher priority over Sigurd's Scythe if I got ML Polytos? No. I would still definitely... Is Guard Captain Crow worth pulling? I heard Tristan say he is, as long as I have enough to pity him. Guard Captain Crow? Yeah. But hey, Licious, thank you for... Licious, aren't you the one that became a member on YouTube too? But thank you for using your Twitch Prime. Pretty sure you became a member on YouTube the other day, and I appreciate you. I got ML Kairon. You said he hard carries Arena. What team to use for that? A bulky team. So ML Kairon, you're just going to slap on like free HP gear set. No, I'm not a member. Okay. It's someone with a very similar name. But you'll build him just like Brieg, for example, here. You just put him on as much HP as possible and then put a bunch of tanks around him. Okay. Cleansers, tanks, revivers, and then you just let him do his thing. That is the ultimate ML Kairon. Farm through all the early stages of Arena. I wish I had him so I could show it off. Did I make a video on it in the past? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. The shop gear is loaded. Yeah, I'm about to go buy it. For returning players, I'm excited to buy that on my main. But you will build him just like Brieg, just full tank. You don't care about crit chance. You don't care about damage. ML Kairon's entire system is going to be based off of his true damage of his skill 3. Hi, Deity. Who'd you get from ticket? On this account, I got Sylvan Sage Vivian. On the guide account that I'm making this series with, I got Last Rider Crow. And my main account, I got my 6th Specimen Says. So that is where we're at with that. But thank you for using your Twitch Prime. Let's just... Oh, by the way, would you buy the $10 pack to summon Fene? Not bad. It's a solid pack, but you're going to have to use the resources to summon her past that. For Arena, deter, throw things that deter people from attacking. Yeah. Old player just returned. What is the best spot to farm charms and how do I sell gear? Selling gear. Say you want to sell this piece. You go over here to this trash can. So that is individual sale. You can go to a range. You could select multiple pieces. And then it'll say sell at the top. Those are 2 ways to sell it. In terms of farming for charms, you're going to farm right now. If you're getting back into the game, if you go and buy the side story Eulogy for a Saint, it is going to give you the most charms back at a slight advantage toward just general catalyst farming. So you can go into Book of Memories, buy Eulogy for Saint, it's 900 Sky Stones. If you don't want to spend the 900 Sky Stones, you just go into Episode and then farm any of the stages that drop catalyst and just stockpile charms from there. And the thing with right now, while you're farming, you are going to be getting carrots. Okay, there's an event going on. As you spend stamina, you get carrots back. You will take those carrots this week and buy accessory charms with all the regular carrots you get. But farm either this stage or go buy Eulogy for a Saint and farm stage 3-7. 3-7, 3-8, any of those are fine. Kane Meows, a Sage Ball main. Now we in here. Congrats. Sage Ball is nice to have. Now, I don't see a collab coming pre-anniversary. I don't think I see a collab coming pre-anniversary either. But if they did, it would be massive. I think that would be one of the best things they could do for the game. How good a successor to you got him from ML Summons? I haven't tested him. I don't know. He's probably very hard to use. That's all. If you're a new player, I don't see you being very successful with him. But in-game players, I'm sure there's a couple of people that are having success with him. What is any of you that like Joe or any of you guys that are in-game RTA players? How's successor to you right now? Let me go ahead. I'm going to buy this piece of gear. Or not. I'm not going to buy this piece of gear. How is successor to you? Any idea who's going to be in the next Mystic Coin Shop? Next Mystic Coin Shop, I think we find out this week. Tayu is fair. Okay. He's definitely not overpowered. And I don't think he's bad. So he's like probably very middle ground. Okay, well, we have a full protection set now, too. Who would I use a protection set? Is that main base? Oh, it is speed. Am I going to do protection set Elena? I think I am. That's probably where that gear is going. Let's go try to put some gear on some extra characters right now. I do need to do some arena to finish up our SETI. How far do I have to go within this? My ML5 was Ruel. Ruel's really good. Battle Pass. There's the chest, and then there's the boots. I don't want speed boots on our SETI, though. Oh my gosh, I have to go all the way to rank 30? And if any of these pieces roll speed, it's going to kind of suck. Who'd you get? I wasn't here. I got Sylvan Sage Vivi on this account, and then guard Last Rider Crow. Last Rider Crow on the other account. Is any of the conquest gear worth getting? Yeah, a lot of it's really good. Dude, there's so many videos I could make. I know a lot of them won't do that great is the issue. I mean, they'll do okay. Oh, why is my arena stuck on rank 11? Because you need to do more arena, probably? I don't know, it shouldn't be stuck. They don't have any kind of limitation on how much you can do arena right now, do they? There used to be a limiter that you could only do so much per day. I don't think that's around anymore. Ended up getting Dragon King Stream. Nice. Farm content then. So one of the videos I could do. Oh, it is limited to 500 XP per week. I thought they took that away. Or is that only if you buy the pack? If I get into the CC program, I got some fun content to try and stand out on my own. Do it. No reason not to. Content creator program, do it anyway. The content creator program isn't gonna do shit for you. Any of you guys that are wanting to get into content creation for Epic 7 don't care about the program as of right now. Maybe it gets better in the future. I mean, you get 5,000 Skystones a month. I guess that is nice. But overall, don't think it's some magical thing. It doesn't really do anything to help you. As my experience through being in there for 5 years. I've been in the content creator program for 5 years, right? I think I have. It's a long time. But the Conquest Point Shop, this is what I'm going into. Okay, so the Conquest Point Shop, this lower end gear isn't great. I guess I could buy this for our study instead of waiting for the arena stuff. But the bad thing is that I don't have a second character I would ever want to build on injury. Injury set's pretty bad right now. Hey, Deity's guard counter crowd, good for new players. Try to get an RTA. I think he will be useful to help you fight Afternoon Soak Flan. Well, I'm a returning player, just got back into the game. Thanks for your most recent guide. I heard that ML Blonde was very good for all PV content. I wonder if I could use my ML5 ticket to select her. You do not, they're not selectors. The ML5 tickets are not selectors. And so, and the Spectre Tenebria thing is not, you can't get her from that. But hey, Vordy, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Hopefully you didn't ask any questions that I missed. If you guys are asking questions, I'm trying my best to keep up. Because when I go explain this, I'm going to miss like 3 questions. So I am going to miss some of your stuff. And I apologize. I'm doing the best I can. I'm talking very fast. Okay, let me catch my breath. Let's go in here though. The speed set here, overall, pretty good. All right, you get HP from this. That's fine. The speed boots can be good if it doesn't get effect res. The helmet is fantastic. The chest is really good. The sword is okay. So a couple of great pieces within that. This right here, these 2 pieces are fantastic, as well as the boots. Okay, these are all really good pieces. I would buy these to build my Death Dealer Ray. I would get the necklace and the boots and put them on Death Dealer Ray, and that's what I'm going to do. Next up, we're going to have the Destruction set. You get so much free Destruction gear, I probably wouldn't touch this, to be fair. It's 900 per. The pieces of gear are really good, but with all the free stuff we got, it has perfect subs too. So basically, we just got handed like 4 or 5 of these sets anyway. So hold off on those. The immunity sets, the only pieces that are okay are these 2 could be nice for, say, like Elena. Actually, that might be my Elena. It's a protection set plus these 2 pieces. That's a decent Elena, right? Got Sage Ball, where do I use them? Against people trying to cleave you. So the boots here are okay. You either want it to dodge crit chance or dodge effect res. Either one is fine. But getting a nice immunity set early on, this piece can be pretty solid. This piece is not great. This piece is not great. It can roll good, but the chance of it rolling bad is eh. This overall counter set's very good if you get Moonlight, Landy, or anything that needs counter. They just know that the ring is HP %, and it's more focused toward bulk. So what you will most likely do, if you're an HP scaling damage dealer like ML Landy, not ML Landy, who am I trying to think of? I don't know, an HP scaling damage dealer you want on counter set Bellion, that's what I want to say. I knew the knight was in there, but say Bellion, if you want to put her on counter, you can buy the ring, the necklace, and then you're going to buy the helmet and the chest. Okay, that's the general 4. Now, if you're doing an attack scaling counter unit, you'll buy the boots and the sword, and then the necklace can still potentially be used, but otherwise the helmet. But Sebastian, thank you for using your Twitch Prime as well. It's better than the Labyrinth immunity pieces. I mean, the Labyrinth immunity is nice too. I mean, you can get both of them. You're going to need a lot of gear on your account, okay? I'm just trying to go over which pieces are valuable, but they're about the same. Well, the Lab immunity is probably better. But Lab immunity doesn't have every different type of set. Does it? I need to go look at all the lab rewards. But the items in here, this piece of gear is very, very good. This piece of gear is okay. These boots are fantastic. The helmet is very solid, and the chest is very solid, and the sword is eh. So, chest and helmet here, but it's crit set. You're not going to use that much crit set over time, but getting these early could be good. And then this immunity set here, absolutely amazing. Every piece is fantastic. This is the newer gear that's coming out. It can roll bad, just so you know. So like if it rolls into effectiveness, kind of cooked. But like this helmet cannot be bad no matter what. Even if it low rolls, it's insanely good. This chest cannot be bad no matter what. It's going to be insanely good. And the sword, if you roll effectiveness, it's cooked. But this is one of the better gear sets, and this newest penetration gear set is also fantastic. Okay, and that you won't have the ability to buy this if you already got them all, but this pen set overall, every single piece is really good. So, but these are expensive. So as seasons go on, the pieces get discounted. That's why these pieces up here, they're from a really long time ago. They're very cheap. As you get down here, the most recent pieces, very expensive, but they're way better. ER on who though? Just depends. Like you put this on any of your, you put this on Deanne. You could buy the helmet and chest, and that's 2 Deanne pieces. You could buy the boots and the necklace. That's 2 Deanne. Yeah, honestly, you could buy all 6 pieces of this, and you have probably a solid Deanne, but it costs 7. It costs all of my conquest points. But it'd be a full set for a triple resist. It probably would work fantastic. So on any kind of cleansing style unit, you want some effect resist on them. I mean, even that set could almost be used on Sage Ball. If you say get Sage Ball and Sazan, it's really good. This resist set's fantastic. Okay, so let me restart my farm, and then let's go in. Again, I'm not going to accomplish anything in the stream. Did I miss your ML5 ticket? I didn't get one. What do you mean, ML5 ticket? Yeah, you missed it. All right, but hold on. Let me go back up. Sebastian, again, thank you for using your Twitch Prime. Bro, my head is spinning around trying to understand all this. Not going to lie. I'm talking fast this stream. That's why I do the guide videos that are slower. Okay, take away what information you can. If you're confused, just hold off until you hear more. But I'm speaking at, I know I'm talking extremely fast. So someone asked me about Guard Captain Crow. Not sure how I'd build him on a new account. I'm going to go ahead and claim these 2 things here. I just need to make sure not to summon my summon. But I got Sylvan Sage Vivian, and on my guide account, the YouTube guide account, I got Last Rider Crow. So overall, pretty happy. Both accounts got something decent. Are you planning to make a guide for Abyss? Probably not. I'm just going to send you guys over to I'm Sue. So I'm Sue just did a whole guide series. Again, I want all the other content creators in Epic 7 to succeed. And if I make the exact same videos they do, it's going to have the amount of views that each of us get, because people will see his, some people see mine. So there's certain people that make content that I really like that I will avoid doing stuff because I don't want to hurt them or their chances of succeeding. I feel like with our community being as small as it is right now, having people take on certain roles is the most beneficial thing for everybody. And that's just me though. Like those creators that I talk about, Sue, Tristan, all of those, they're gonna make whatever the fuck they want. But for me, as a respect thing to them, because I like them as people, I will not do. There's certain content that they do that I will not touch on, even though I can make a lot of money from it. So Sue is going to be. I will push you guys all to go over to him. Is Sylvan Sage Vivian usable? Yeah, she is. She's fantastic. But Zakini thinks of follow. You got Ashtamance and Elena. That's tough. I got ML I think ML is pretty solid. He's not like S tier, but he is very usable. Let's check secret shop. There's nothing here. Guys, I don't know what to do. Go into characters. Yeah, Illy, congrats. That's huge. All right, so one of the first characters I want to build is going to be... I mean, I could technically build Deanne on that protection set. How bad is that? I gotta figure out how to build my new Ilnav. She's super easy to gear. You can build her damage, you can build her effect res. You just put her on whatever you want and she will work. Hey, Dita, how do we get the gear from week 2? Just buy it. Gold carrots. What can I do with ML says? So Moonlight says you pick into Renek. And then you got 3 Renek every game. That's what you do. I don't know where you use him. He's hard to use. You have to have a character. He's not the best standalone character. Having other characters that will add stun to your opponent will make him stronger. He does have extinction. He is usable, but hard to use. Wait, did they take away the extra bonus this ahead? Can Pity Heartseti or Imp Ilnav in your opinion, which would be better? Having trouble deciding? Depends on for what. If you want to be an RTA player, Imp Ilnav is going to go further for you because Heartseti will be banned more often. Heartseti, overall general arena guild war, having her on your defense teams is going to make the headache of trying to figure out a defense team a lot easier for you. Both of them are insane. Just depends what you're getting into. But if you want a character you could play more often in RTA, you got to take Ilnav because Heartseti's always banned, which is a good thing because Heartseti's a nightmare. Do you agree with Light E7 that ML Luna loses a ton of value if you're not using her to cleave? Yeah, oh, for sure. ML Luna in standard play doesn't help you a whole lot. She does decent damage, but trying to use her in standard play, the reason ML Luna is so good is because you take momentum from your opponent. With ML Luna, you rip your skill 3, and that allows you to capitalize on your opponent's team having a downtime. Okay, so in general, it's not good. I don't think the bonus shows on the screen, maybe, but the bonus does exist, because this is what I would do. Is for my Deanne, I would do these 4, and then I'd potentially go buy those 2 resist set pieces or something. And that's a Deanne already done. Not going to be the greatest, but it's speed, main stat, boots. I don't think it's bad. This at least gives me a character. That's probably what I'll do for her first gear set. Elena, wait, what are all my, hold on. What are all my characters? I need to decide who I want to prioritize first. I still got to set up my PvE, but I want to have my Guild War team ready. Crow. How am I going to do Crow? Did I buy Crow's artifact? Oh, shoot. I don't have Crow's artifact. This banner's still up, right? Uh-oh. I hope it is. Let me go into my inventory and sell some artifacts. ML Pity carries over. Yeah, your Moonlight Pity carries over between banners. I'm going to sell some of these stupid Sword of Autumn Eclipse. I'm going to keep 1, but I've pulled 3 on this account, and I think 3 on my other account. I'm sick of seeing this. Don't sell 5-star artifacts. It's stupid, because they could get buffed, but I'm selling them. I don't care. I don't need 3 of them. I will just use 1 copy. Andre's crossbow, I'll sell those, sell one of these. Sword of Summer Twilight, I'll save just in case. Save my Rosa Arganas. I'm not going to use Bartholomew. What is that even called? Barthos. Elag Lance, I guess I'll save. Magaharas will save. Silver Rain, don't need. Moonlight Dreamblade, definitely save. And then all my 3 stars, I'll dump. And then how many am I going to be at? Scar Heart Steady and Spirit Eye Celine from Carrots and ML Summon from PvP Reward. Hell yeah. 2 very good characters. I'd love a free rerun. That'd be fantastic. Why do we farm friendship for characters? Because when a character reaches friendship 10, 1, you're completing challenges to get more bookmarks back in your Orbis or in your reputation rewards. That's number 1. Number 2, once a character's friendship 10, you get 3 free Mologora skill ups on them. So Mologora are the most in-game player gated thing in the world. And by friendship farming characters to 10, it makes them cost 30 Mologoras instead of 33 to max out. And when you do that over the course of a lot of characters, it's very useful. Using a protection set for Ally Crow, that's solid. Any kind of support on protection set, especially as a new player. You just want to utilize the gear for now, and then you'll switch the gear over in min-max. Ideally, my Deanne will be on speed set, okay? But I just want to put gear in certain places just to have a base starting point, and our gear will change pretty much every other day as a new player. Okay, so total, we can sell this. I get 148. And then what are we looking at here? Are we able to buy Krau's Artie? We're so raw today. What do you get for ML ticket for week 2? I got Sylvan Sage Vivian. I guess I'll buy this Mola. I keep talking about how important Molas are, and I haven't bought them yet. So let me go in here and buy the Mola Gore to start the week. Got an Imperial Illinev artifact you get for her from Selector. Rise of Monarch. What did you get? Hold on, let me go look before I give you an answer on that. Right, yeah, Rise of Monarch is probably my first suggestion. Let me make sure there's no other things I would say. All right, so Powder and Knowledge Shop. I have 300. No! Okay, that is the right one. I thought that was a different artifact. This does not look like a Crow artifact. I almost had a heart attack. Okay, we buy the artifact. Well, why did I think that was not Crow's artifact? I thought that was like Fenny artifact or something. I thought the banner changed. Fake panic. Is Deanne a good character to pull? Deanne is very good right now. All right, so where is Guard Captain Crow? There he is. Let me slap the artifact on him. Okay, good to go. Now for gear for Crow, though, I think we don't have anything. I'm not sure what I'll do for this. We'll have to figure it out later. I won't worry about gearing him yet. Janua, I could probably just put that free set we just bought on him, and it will work fine. So let me go in and sort by destruction. What was the other piece? Was it pen pieces, though? I think it was pen set, unfortunately. These are the exact same pieces, by the way. It's fantastic. Oh, and I need to build Celine. Oh, the other set will go on Celine. I want to attack on Janua, right? Do I care about the speed? I don't want to be 0 speed Janua, but as long as I pick my team right, it would work. I'd rather have speed boots on Celine than Janua, I think. Yeah. Okay, and then for the necklace, what all options do we have? Victorica's pieces. Take that, and then take this for now. Puts me at 84 before Reforge. I mean, this works, right? And oh, wait, we don't have our Awakenings either, so this should work fine. That's a Janua build. Now the question is, how do I get a Celine built? And am I going to build some stage? Got DN artifact and artifact in 30? Hell yeah, congrats. It's so confusing that some of the artists with specific characters on them, yeah, they're... I mean, but that's a good thing. It adds customization to the game. If the game was just... that, any of you coming from MiHoYo game, generally, the whatever is going to be the best on the character. Branya's whatever was the best on her. So those of you guys coming from MiHoYo games, it's a good thing that you can mix artifacts because it allows customization. Once you get into PvP, you'll fight somebody who you think is on one artifact, they're going to be on a different one, or they'll think you're on one. You can bamboozle your opponent and play a step ahead of them. Now, there are going to be artifacts that are just best in slot, and you know everyone's on that, but the customization that it allows makes the game much more fun. Okay, so now I guess I need to kind of utilize these pieces. But then what do I do for this secondary set? I want the speed boots here. Do I have any other non-destruction speed boots though? I can buy those crit boots. Wait, these. Hey, these will work. Or these. Well, I don't want to upgrade these. I'll use these. And then for the chest, do I have another crit set? I don't think the game's given me a single crit set piece. I don't want to use any of the golem gear because that just trash. I don't know how I have this golem gear. How's it on my account? I thought I sold it all. Did I accidentally do golem at some point? Where can I get? I guess I can do a little bit of crafting. It wouldn't hurt. Don't you get a crit set sword somewhere? No, it's pen set. Ooh, wait. Hold on. We're cooking. Oh, we cooked. Nice. Except which chest am I taking? Guess this one. I gotta level it up. And this. I'm at 58 crit though. It's gonna get increased as I... Well, I gotta upgrade gear still. That's fine. This will probably be good. Okay, there we go. We have a Celine geared. To an extent. Pen Celine. Yeah, we got the pen side. I forgot that I had the sword from Arena from last batch. So that's good. That's a Janua and a Celine geared. That's solid 2 good damage dealers. Now I would like some support, meaning that the Deanne... I should probably just put her on speed set instead of trying to do the stupid protection thing. The protection set, does it have decent... Technically, use that protection set on Guard Captain Crow. It would work, right? Nice crit there. E gives crit chance, so it's okay. Yeah, I should reach it just fine. And I'm level 1, not awakened at all. All right, but the protection set, no, it wouldn't. Why would it not? Why would it not work? All right. Granting Vigor cannot trigger a critical hit and penetrates target's defense. He needs to be semi-fast, so do I have to just do him speed set? I just don't have any. Hold on. Gotta restart my farm. I can't take any downtime today. That set is minus 80 gear score for fun. Brother, I'm on a new account that is basically through 4 days of my general progression. It's a gamble on if you're gonna crit or not. I mean, but yeah, well, yeah, that's how I do enjoy playing the game. But I'm not gonna have some god tier characters. Building Deanne on a new account included in the YouTube guide. I don't want to be a bother and check the VOD. The building of characters is not something I cover in guide if it's outside of the general characters playing through the game. Again, the guide series on YouTube, that step-by-step, part-by-part guide, is a guide utilizing only the characters that everyone will have when going through the game. Okay, that guide isn't for you guys right now. It's a guide for you guys right now and people who are starting the game potentially 5 months from now. So know that I am not touching on characters that are on limited things. Will I touch on building those characters in certain different videos and things? Yes, and the reason for me doing the other project I'm working on right now is a new player guide series, which I have the first episode over to the editor right now. I'm going to be making videos of that, and I'm going to be building characters and showing all of that so you guys can play along with me that started right now. So that way you have someone whose account's at the exact same spot yours is or very close. You can learn how I utilize the characters to decide if you want to invest in them. and go for it. It's not going to be like an in-game player with god tier gear going in, picking out or getting every character, making them all look good, and you pull on stuff. I will give the true experience to someone who's going to have not a lot of gear and not a lot of just overall general characters to pair together to see if I think it's good. And I'll tell you, if you had this character, for example, that amplifies this one, it would be worth doing. So I will have as many resources up as I can get for you guys, but only so much. And again, ML Celine, easy to get for a new player. Not really. You need her exclusive equipment and you want pretty high gear quality on her. You can make her work though. Who's next banner after Crow? We have one dead week and then Renak. Right? Do you guys know the next banners that are coming after Crow? Give me 1 second also. Sorry. Do you know the next banner after Crow? Or are we finding that out in 2 days? I think we should know. Should I build Green Villager? I would not. Someone said he's good for PvP. He's good for PvP if you have 9 copies. Renak is May 1st, so but Crow leaves this week. Crow's only on banner for 2 more days. And then there's going to be a character that replaces him, and DN stays until Renak comes. So there's going to be 2 characters that come on banner. And they're probably both going to be terrible, but surprise Robin banner, maybe. Mercy, you got New Moon Luna and Dragon Bride Senya. Congrats. Deity going to ask the master here. I am not the master. That's Shitsun Wolf. Pull continue to pull for ML Poly, ML Luna, or save what I have left on my account to get Boss Arunka. 80 from Pity, 10 summons under belt. ML Arunka, we don't know how good she's going to be. She looks insane, but we haven't got to test her yet. What's set for Sylvan Sage Vivian? I'm going to put her on. If any of you guys got Sylvan Sage Vivian like me, my plan is, I guess I can clear some Abyss right now while we're doing nothing. If I remember how to get to Abyss. There is a lifesteal set you're going to get from Abyss. And that is going to be the set I put on her. And if the gear roll's terrible, it is what it is. I just have to work with it. But as you go down, there's going to be lifesteal gear as you get down to floor 91. But that's up to you. The thing that I keep telling people is Moonlight Luna, ML Poly, Imperial Illinev, all those characters, Harsetti, we know are insanely strong. So if you pull on them, you know you got a good character. If you save for Boss Arunka, what if she has some underlying flaw that is easily countered that we just haven't thought of yet? She's an untested character, so waiting for her is a gamble. Now, the odds are in your favor. She looks really good, but do you take the guaranteed or do you take the potential? Maybe. You got the worst light unit. Which one you get? But yeah, this is the set I'll put on her. The thing is, these pieces, the chest has effectiveness, and the sword and the helmet are guaranteed good, but the problem is the boots have effectiveness, so I have to pray that I won't use that, but the ring could be good. You just have to dodge effectiveness. So if I have to craft 1 piece of gear, I will, but it'll be fine. How TF did you get DDR? Moonlight Blessing 2. Death Dealer Ray is free, guys. Moonlight Blessing, once you complete Moonlight Blessing 1 and watch all Fallen Lands, you'll have Moonlight Blessing 2. Opsig is dark? No, Opsig is dark. Do you build ML Illinev for PvP or PvP? She will not do anything in PvE for you. People in Discord posting Opsig screenshots, that's painful. You got Sage Ball. Sage Ball's good. Sage Ball, guys, Sage Ball is not a bad character. Against cleavers, it gives you an option that's not that hard to build that they'll always ban. Sage Ball can be fantastic. Don't be sad about it, okay? He is not a bad character. Should I switch to RB at Abyss stage 82? I would not. I would not switch to RB until I cleared like Abyss like 90 or 100, 102. Then I would still want her for above that. So I didn't see that in game. Where can I find the ML ticket? I'm kind of blind. So the ML ticket is going to be over here. Click event and go to carrots. Renak will be really hard to gear for new players, right? Yes, but she does have insanely high base speed. So the ML ticket is going to be in week 2 of the carrot exchange here. DB Senya, Dragon Bride Senya is very good. Wait, how do you access to Moonlight Blessing 2? Once you complete Moonlight Blessing 1 and fully unlock your character, you then need to go into battle. Well, okay, first you have to clear chapter 2. And then you need to go to side story Moonlight Theater. Once you watch all of Fallen Land Moonlight Theater, okay, you need to go through, watch each of those. To do that, you need to buy tickets. They cost 500,000 a piece, but super worth doing. Okay, you'll end up spending like 15 million or something to watch all the stages. But as you see, I'm at 16 million. I've already done this. So you get plenty of gold, but you will watch every one of these. And then from there, you are going to then have the ability at the bottom of your screen, you'll go click and get Moonlight Blessing 2 and start it. So the Moonlight Blessing 2 missions. Does a Pity and Mystic reset? No, it does not. So whatever your pity's at right now, guys. So like, for example, if I do no more summons and wait for Wednesday and summon on Arunca, I will be 157 to pity from Arunca. So the next banner is going to be Arunca, Alencia, and the Rise of the Monarch, which is really good on Imperial Illinev. So having this, if you have Imperial Illinev, it's going to be even better to summon on those. Boss Arunca looks solid. I think she has a lot of potential. Potentially even PvE use case, we'll see. Hey, do you know who I should get between Illinev and Boss Arunca? I do not. Again, Illinev is proven really good. Boss Arunca looks like she's going to be very annoying in the game, but can I use Dragonstone King Sharon in any PvE? I don't think so. If there's some kind of thing that stuns, potentially, but overall, I don't think it'd be worth it. ML5 characters, again, guys, these characters are designed for PvP. Very few of them are worth bothering using in PvE. It's like maybe 5 of the 50. I wouldn't bother with 90% of ML5s even thinking about a PvP or PvE use case for them. All the free characters you get covers your PvE. Okay, so what am I doing? Give me 1 sec. Like I said, it's gonna be a short stream. I just wanted to come live, say hi, and then dip out to get some more work done. Today needs to be my most, or this week needs to be my most productive week of my life, because I have a Theory restart coming up soon too. And if I'm behind on Epic 7 and my raid commitments, then when the Theory restart starts, I'm cooked. And I really want to be able to grind that game as well. What about ML Raz? We'll see. Will you stream later? Yes. Once I get more stuff done in the videos over to my editor, then I will go and stream for longer. When does the Theory restart launch? It is going to have a beta in 2 weeks, and then the full game comes out. It'll be a final beta, and then the full game comes out early May. Or sorry, early June. It's like June 8th or something. I think it's May 8th and June 8th. Man, I need a motivation you have. Alright, so if you want the motivation I have, let your bank account run down to literally nothing, to where if you have one bad month, you're fucked. Then when you're in that struggle, you will then pull yourself to a point where you will be so scared of ever going back to that spot that you will not waste almost any time. That was me a couple years ago. I was in the worst spot you could ever imagine. I had, guys, if you want to know how bad off I was for a while in my life, this was a couple years ago. I was taking and buying gift cards on Amazon to then use or on credit to then, because I didn't know another way to do this, to use those gift cards to pay my insurance. Maybe this was like 3 or 4 years ago. Okay, my car insurance, I was having to buy gift cards on credit to then have that Visa gift card to pay my damn insurance. Otherwise, I was going to lose my insurance and not be able to drive. It was not good. Okay, I'm sure there were easier ways I could have done that, but it was, yeah, not a good time. It was insane, and that, being in that spot, I never want to go back to that. I don't care if I have to work 15 hours a day. I never want that to happen again. And it paid off so far, but that was a time that I took a gamble on doing content creation full time. It was going good for a while. It slowed down. I experienced the great times of it, then I experienced the worst times of it, and that is Epic 7's life cycle, unfortunately. But I got through it, was able to build to a higher extent that I should not fall back into that, because now I can also experiment in different games. And do not redeem that card. I did redeem that card. I bought off Amazon, because I had an Amazon credit card that was only for Amazon, that I wasn't maxed out. No, my other cards were maxed. I didn't have a high credit limit back then, but I had no credit left, so that's the only way I knew how to do it. And I was too embarrassed to tell anybody. I wouldn't tell my parents I was that bad off. I refused to get help from anyone. I was like, I will figure this out. He doesn't get the reference, but I do. Oh, don't redeem the card. I don't get the reference. It's a meme from Kit Boga. Okay, yeah, I don't get it. What are you going to do with the gear selector chest and inventory from the past? That's going to be utilized to go for offsets. So things I will not be farming is most likely what I'll do. The most value you can get out of these boxes is speed set. It's sad, but it is the best value. If you want to try for other sets, you can. But the reason speed set is so valuable is because even if the main stat, so say your right side gear, you're going to go in here and claim, even if your right side stat is bad, say it's a flat stat, as long as it has speed, it has insane value. Okay? You can have flat defense or flat attack on a necklace, Usually you wouldn't use that, but if it has speed, you have a chance it becomes a usable piece of gear. So speed set is the highest chance this will be a usable piece. Now, what I will probably use it on is, say, if I have a character that needs lifesteal gear, I'll go do lifesteal gear. If I want counter gear, it just comes down to who I pull. So you can go for rage set in here if you want to try to get some kind of PvE one-shot thing set up. You can do that. The Amazon gift card thing feels like money laundering shit. It wasn't. If I was money laundering, I was doing it the opposite way. I was going more in debt. I was getting nothing out of it. Oh, but going down torrent set, maybe you get some torrent set pieces, but again, the highest chance of you getting a usable piece out of this is speed set, because it takes away the problem with the main stat on the right side gear being a bad stat. Now, if it's a bad stat and has no speed, obviously useless, but mathematically, more likely going to get a usable piece out of that. Otherwise, it's only 10 boxes, man. That's 10 pieces of gear. The amount of crafting that I have, it has to be astronomical at this point, and it just keeps going up. So how many wyvern materials do we have? We have 45k wyvern materials we haven't even farmed. 25k golem. Only 3k of this, but this will climb up as well. 3,000 of that. Not bad for not doing any of that. It's fantastic. Well, already Wind Rider is going to be best in slot for Genua, generally. I took Wind Rider off of the first selector ticket, I do believe. Is where I got this. Little Queen Charlotte good. Unfortunately, not really. She doesn't do enough damage to be worth using. Now, as a new player, if you don't have other options, she's a potential option to look at. She does extra damage to dark units. But in the grand scheme of a late game account, you will eventually fall away from using her. But a lot of you guys that are new players, just because a character looks bad or is said to be bad, you could probably find a spot for them if you really wanted to. Just have fun with the game. Don't feel like just because everybody says Architect Leica is bad, that you're not going to touch her. I guarantee I could go build an Architect Leica and win a ton of games with her. So, just because one person's opinion, don't let it ruin your day. What artifact is best for Celine now? Spirit Eye Celine? I don't know. What does everybody run on Spirit Eye Celine? I have not gotten to use her yet because I'm in the new player account grind. I'm only farming on my main account. That's it. Artifact should go with BBK. What artifact? I need to pull my main account up. BBK. I mean, you can do Wind Rider on BBK. Some people do Alexa's Basket. Moonlight Dreamblade for 4-star artifact. Dust Devil. No one's Dust Devil BBKing. You can use Symbol. Gala Lilius is already if you're building Effectors Bloodblade Corinne. There's a bunch of options. That's part of why Bloodblade Corinne is such a high value character, is because no matter who gets her, she is going to be, you can build 9 different versions of her. You can have her be evasion style. You can have her be pure damage. You have her be somewhat tanky on counter set. There's so many options. She's just in a league of her own in terms of ML 4-stars for sure. But she's an ML 4-star that's basically a Moonlight 5-star. I would love to get her on this account. Dragon King Sharoon, good. She's a good counterplay unit to certain characters, but she won't see as much play as you probably hope. It's funny how many of us actually pulled Architect Leica from ticket. Rigged much? It's not rigged. I mean, there's only so many light ML5s. Like, your chance of getting her is pretty high. So if you go look what the total ML5s in the game are for light, there is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, but take out the one Teu, so there's only 26. It's the 1 in 26. You got Dublermia. Tough. Episode 4 is so annoying. Episode 4, the guy is annoying. That's mean. I know you mean the story. Would you say Stenate is replaceable? Not really. I don't think so. But other people will tell you use Kyrus, but Kyrus is not the same. Spectre Cebria I mean, she is replaceable. You don't need any character in this game specifically. Okay, you can find ways around everything. Everything is technically replaceable. There's no must-pull have character in Epic 7. It's characters that are luxury, they're nice to have, but you can get away with not having them. For high-level PvP, you're going to need certain characters, but otherwise, if you have good enough gear, you can make anything work. This is a cool part about Epic 7. But most of the time, you will not have that. What was I even doing? Let me reset this before I forget, and I'll go do a bit stage or two. But if I miss any of your questions, just let me know. I'd rather a Leica over Celos spewing. I got her. Just find her so damn boring. I mean, Celos is really nice, though. Especially guard captain Crow. There's so much to do today. There is. The biggest thing is to go start farming. Commander Pavel, my ML today, he good or what? He can be nice for farming. So ML Pavel right here. For every 2 times you crit, ML Pavel will proc with an extra attack. So if you see here on wave 5, Tyria will hit here, and then see the boss has HP left, ML Pavel will proc and kill the boss. So ML Pavel, that's his main use case nowadays, is just to save you like 5 seconds per overall run when farming. It's really nice, but that he does not have a lot of value outside of that. What role does Ken play? Fire Ken or Moonlight Ken? Your new player guide series has been super useful. Thank you for making them. No problem. Deity, any tips for building Ops Cigarette? Don't. That's my tip. Don't. Wait for her to get buffed. Guys, they have experimented with a buff with her. They gave her a focus bar at some point. So these characters that you're sad that they're not very strong right now, they will get buffed and you will have their time in the spotlight, okay? And as you keep playing, you're going to end up with a billion ML5s. Okay, what's going on here? Fireken? Fireken is going to be a dual attacker helping you set up one-shot teams. So Golem, having Fireken with your Surmia, when Fireken uses a skill 2, he's going to defense break a target, and he has exclusive equipment that makes it to where he attacks, dual attacks with the higher attack or highest attack character on your team. So it allows you to set up one-shot teams for multiple types of content, and it's actually, I think, usable in KDs as well to set up one-shot. And then from there, he is super good in a content that comes around every 3 months called Ancient Inheritance. It's a guild content. But he is super good in that. And then otherwise, I don't really know. You can use him, I'm sure, Labyrinth and Expedition too. Coins on main, Fliticon ult. I got some coins on main, Aeonic. I'm excited to have some more coins because I can buy some gear. I can't complain. The only character that I didn't have that I could have got from the ticket was the Moonlight Luna I deleted. So there wasn't a whole lot of option within that ticket. Man, he is so slept on. I get why people didn't like him. What, Fire Ken? Or who? Oh, sad about remember ML Ken was ass for 3 years until they finally buffed him. I mean, ML Ken, when he was buffed, he was insane. But, yeah. He doesn't have the RNG anymore if you talk about Ken. They took that away. He guaranteed crits now on both hits, which is super nice. But if you're talking about the RNG of your opponent attacking you with support characters and not landing crits, that RNG, I hate it. They did, yeah. ML Ken guaranteed crits now on both attacks. He got a buff in the last balance patch. Is SC Aiden just a waste of time now? For new players, it's not bad to have. But hey, Hachi, thank you for the Twitch Prime. She's not bad to have. Is she a waste of time though? Depends on what all the other characters you have. I would still do her. IRL. But not, I don't know. It's up to you. Dumb question, does a pity get reset with Baltaranka comes out? No. Your ML pity carries, your Covenant Banner pities end. I got Wind Rider and Secret Art, so is Artie. Rick, what have you been up to? Anything new in your life? It's my chance to catch up with you. I need to make sure we're on good terms just in case I roast you at some point or think I'm roasting you, but you get mad. You're one of the people that I would likely roast. Changing subjects? I didn't say anything. I was gonna delete my account. You got MLK and ML Payro from Data Stones. Hell yeah. You're gonna delete your account for why? You can roast me. Yeah, but what's going on in your life? Give me some ammunition here. What is bad about your life right now so I can nitpick it and make sure you're not in a good spot. I just know that you're one of the people I will likely say something to at some point, and I don't want another incident. Unfortunately, I'm playing E7 again. All right, never mind. You don't need any roast. Your life's already in a bad spot. We're good. I was gonna. All right, why were you gonna delete your account though? Not enjoying the game. So no one here was lucky enough to get Luna. Some people got Luna. A lot of people, like in Twitch chat, I think there were like 15 Lunas that people got, and they were excited, so they came and shared right away. Does regular banner also get ML characters? So when you summon on a Covenant banner, you are only able to summon that Covenant hero of that banner. So if it's Crow, the only 5-star character you can get is Crow. You can get any artifact of non-limited artifacts, but the only characters like Crow you can get on that banner. Now with Covenant summons though, you can get Moonlight 5s from Covenants. I don't suggest trying it. I have gotten a ton in the past, but it's better to save your summons for limited characters and making sure you guarantee get one because there is no pity on Covenant. I'll go do a 10 pull on Covenant banner, okay? No, I won't. It's a free-to-play account. You got Dragon King Sharoon. I love Dragon King Sharoon. She's not insanely strong, but very fun to play. You got Tywin. What'd you get for the selector? I got ML Sylvan Sage Vivian. You got Bellion? Nice. You got Lionheart Sermian? RIP you. We gonna be summoning tonight? Tonight? There's nothing to summon on tonight. ML Runka's on Wednesday. Wait, today's Monday, right? Hold up. Pretty sure today's Monday. Yeah, ML Crow, yeah, ML Crow's good. Do you think it's worth to reroll an ML5 free ticket? What, make a new account, farm a couple of carrots, and then buy it? What level do you have to be to unlock the carrot shop? Wait a second, can I make a new account right now? And within the first, like, it'd take you like 30 minutes. The new reroll progression thing takes a while. I think you can technically reroll right now for an ML Luna account. If week 2 is open for new players, it would take you like 20 minutes, and it's a 1 in 20 chance. Not terrible odds. Yeah, you can, that's funny. Should we do it? It gives me something to do while all my farming's happening. Because literally all I'm doing for the rest of the day pretty much is sitting here while my accounts farm. And trying to plan out stuff. That's basically it. I mean, I could crank out a couple video topics that you guys have. We just do them live on stream, like the carrot thing. Maybe I do that and upload it real quick. Other than that though, do it, reroll, bro. Is ML Luna that OP? I mean, she is really good. It's just people love her. So I would personally rather have probably Imperial Illinav from the ticket, but ML Luna is very strong. How do you approach Abyss on new accounts? Do you full clear normal and skip Nightmare? Abyss? You mean hard or challenge mode Abyss? Just depends on which characters you have ready at the time. Challenge mode Abyss can be annoying, but if you go watch guides, you can build characters for clearing Abyss. And so like Sue has it set up on his channel to where you utilize a lot of the same characters for regular Abyss plus your challenge mode Abyss. How do you level up characters when you run out of penguins? You buy more penguins with Stigma. And if you run out of Stigma, then you go farm either Catalyst stages or unlock Eulogy for a Saint and farm one of the missions in there. And you will get a ton of Stigma super fast. Wait, I'm dying! What in Tarnation? Where are all my souls, by the way? Also, I summoned Death Through Array a while ago. Yes, Death Through Array is absolutely amazing. Shitter, I mean, it is what it is. Gotta use some doggos. How do I only have 20 souls here? Haven't I been in this fight for a long time? I mean, I'm not gonna lose the fight, but it's just annoying.
You can't close your eyes.
You know what? I'm just gonna auto it. I'll wait till there's a dog again. Should I buy him now or later? Death Through the Ray, I mean, you get a reset. So are you talking about getting Death Through the Ray from Moonlight Blessing 2? You can start it whenever. The thing is, the sooner you start your Moonlight Blessing missions, then all your stuff starts tracking, and you can just reset it. So the sooner you start, the better. But the problem is, if you're wanting to say get Arbiter Villager instead of Spectre Tenebria and switch it after you get the use out of Spectre Tenebria you want, then you have to wait, which is tough because Spectre Tenebria, again, I guess the higher levels of Abyss, you probably mostly get away with Fire Shuri, Terranor Guard. What do you think about getting Solitaria from the ticket? It's really nice to get. The thing is, one of the strongest characters in the game right now is a limited called Afternoon Soak Flan. You can pick your Solitaria into her in any kind of defense team you see her on or in RTA, and it makes it to where she has no focus, meaning that the Afternoon Soak Flan will not be anywhere near as strong as she normally is. And it's also like that for Seaside Bologna. If you see a Seaside Bologna, you take Solitaria, it cuts off half of her kit. So Solitaria is very nice. Hey Deity, who do you get from the ticket on your guide account? I got Low Queen Charlotte. On the guide account, I got Last Starter Craft. Since you play an emulator, you could do like 6 accounts at once if you have PC power. Yeah, I normally do. So guys, when I multi-stream so I'm live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Okay, with that takes up a ton of PC power. And my PC is like 3 years old. I was considering, I got SSV on this account, Last Starter Crow on the other account. But with the dual streaming, I can't have more than 2 emulators open. Whenever I'm not streaming, I generally have 3 emulators open, Raid Shadow Legends open, and I'm going through like browsing and doing everything. So my PC is strong enough to do a little bit, but when I'm streaming, I'm just limited because when your stream crashes is one of the worst things ever. I try my best to avoid having a stream crash. You already have plenty of internet problems or power outages and stuff that crashes it. What's my PC rig? I have no idea. Ryzen 7 something. I buy all my stuff. Got to keep that raid open. I always have raid open. But thanks for stream. Heading off. Have a good rest of your day, Duraku. Oh wait, why don't you just play on the client? Because I have too many accounts. Whenever you play on the PC client and you have to log out of your account every 5 seconds, kind of annoying. So I do not. But I don't know my PC. I think I have a 3080. Then the Ryzen 7 or Ryzen 9. I don't know anything about PCs. I buy my PCs pre-built and take it home, plug it in. We're good to go. You 3080? I bought it like 3 years ago, brother. I was going to buy a new PC recently, but I'm holding off for a little bit because I want to move. It's $2,000. The difference of $2,000 when trying to move isn't gonna make or break anything, and it's a tax write-off, so it's a $2,000 PC or $2,500. Technically costs $1,800, but I want to move and I want all my money. That toaster still runs. It's not even that bad of a PC. I set on a house yet? No, I'm waiting. My goal right now is my birthday. So my birthday, I have my mini fridge still. My birthday is in August, and I want to try to be in a house by end of August, or at least start looking or be in like the process of looking at that time. That CPU is holding on. My PC does fine. I'm not a new player, but I can't decide if I use my Mystic Pity on ML earlier. Do I cope in Coin Shop and eventually pull in my Runka? It's up to you. Glorified electric heater. What, the mini fridge? I love my mini fridge. You're talking about my PC as a glorified electric heater. It's actually true though. I am always cold, and I'd never turn my PC off. My PC runs 24/7. I think in the lifetime of having my PC of 3 years, I've turned it off maybe a total of 20 times. And 10 of those times were because the power went out. I do not turn my PC off. Never have, never will. That's so bad for your PC. I heard that turning your PC off a lot is bad for your PC because it has to go through the startup. And the startup is the power surge of the startup of your PC is more detrimental to it than keeping everything running. Now, if you have your PC juicing all night and the fans are blowing like crazy because you're farming Bitcoin, obviously that's gonna be bad for it. But if you have nothing going in your PC, it's just running basic operations. It's keeping itself steady, and it doesn't have that power influx of every time you turn it on and off. So that's a huge myth. I'm spreading misinformation on the internet. Let me do my job. I'm trying to. Not gonna lie, I don't know what team to put Death through the Ray, and he's PvP. He's a general support for PvP. You don't use him for any PvE. You can use him in almost every single PvP team. LOL, do you, King? Yeah, I mean, it'll auto sleep after so long. I'm sick. I got Judge Kisei. Tough. So the only time you turn it off is when Windows Force updates PC. I don't even know if Windows ever updates. Maybe it does. If Windows updates, it just happens while I'm asleep, and then I come back and we're chilling. No, I do have Windows updates occasionally. So yes, I do. I just haven't had one, I feel like, in probably 6 months. If you don't cheap out on mainboard power supply, there shouldn't be any issue with 24/7 running. Yeah, I mean, my PC at the time was expensive. Back then, $2,000 for a PC, that was like top. Not top, obviously, I could have spent like $4,000, but it was pretty nice. Only 2,000? That was years ago. What year is it? I bought it with COVID. Okay, so that's 5 years old. A $2,000 PC at the start of COVID, that's pretty decent PC. Nowadays, PCs, I've seen like $8,000 ones on Amazon. I got a dupe of one of the 6 total ML or light MLs I have. That's just how it is. It sucks. Bro, PC is only thing overworking. I just got selected ticket from Path of Air 43 and don't know who I pick. So 43, Mort is the #1 pick from that. #2 pick is Polytus, in my opinion. From the artifact, don't know. After this, I'll go look at artifacts. I meant to do this earlier. I'm in cybersecurity. Just connect your PC to surge protector power. I have one on my desk. I went and bought a super fancy like surge protector thing. I got everything. My desk is a disaster. You guys wonder why I don't show my setup ever. I have 9 million cables sitting because I have like the raising desk, right? So like we can go for a ride any moment. This was one of the best purchases. As you see, I stand up so often when I'm streaming. I haven't stood up a single time last month. When I first bought it though, I used it a lot. And once I move out of here, I think my routine and everything will be a lot better. But being here, I've been here too long, so I need to move. The hell is Ren? Am I dumb? Ren. Hey, I started Big 7 a couple days ago. I got this character called Ren. You mean Ran? From Random Ticket. He looks super cool, and I wonder, is he good? Yeah, Ran. He used to be insanely good. He's one of the highest HP characters in the game. Can he be good? Yes, he has a great debuffs, but he is very hard to build to a standard you want him to be used. So be careful with trying to invest in him. Wait, you got a power surge protector? Yeah, I've got this like, it's like a pyramid, like this black pyramid thing, and it has this thing that says protection and it has a light on it, meaning that I am protected. So that means I don't have to use protection in any other aspect of my life. Cable management, the myth. Yeah, I don't throw out anything. My floor is clean. Is a funny thing. It's just my desk, since the power the thingy is. Wait, autonomous tower reset? Nice, I could do that. I didn't think it to get one, but it seems expensive. What, a power brick? Saw it for 200 bucks. The one I have, I think it was 80, and it's super nice. But I mean, you could buy the one. So the $200 one you're wanting to buy that you're seeing is going to be one that has backup power. So it'll probably keep your rig alive. It's like a battery. With that battery, that's what's making it cost more. Mine doesn't have that. Mine is just a surge protector. You're getting like the backup that gives you like 5 minutes to go panic and turn everything off. It's like a mini generator. That's got to be the $200 thing you're looking at, which is super nice. I mean, just in case you're in the middle of working like me, say I was editing a video and the power goes out, then I can go over there, slam, hit save real quick, and then shut my PC down before it loses power. But it is a luxury thing. It's pricey. As long as you have a surge protector, you should be good. The only reason I bought a surge protector is, guys, my last PC got cooked. If you guys weren't around back then, it was right before I moved. And that was brutal for me, because I mean, I was doing okay at the time, but still dropping the $2,000 to buy this PC was not fun. Is recommend setting in the manage equipment thing accurate? Recommend setting. I don't know. Let me look at it. Let me start this again. Oh, wait, in manage equipment tab, it's going to give you okay gear. Right? Are you talking about with the auto gearing? Or are you talking about when you look at the characters, what sets it recommends? Because that's not the best. I'll give you an idea. If you guys are curious what I would do if I wanted to see how to build a certain character, I would go into Arena. I'd go to Draft Arena, and I would look at characters in here. The stat lines are a bit outrageous, but these will give you pretty good, like Ren, you'd build on counter immunity. You see the stat line, a lot of HP, lesser attack, 300 crit damage. The artifact options are usually solid in here. These stats are insane, but it gives you a baseline. So like Janua, you see 200 speed, 350 crit damage, 4400 attack. He's on Wind Rider. Gives you every, like, a base thing you can do. Just know that the gear on these characters is cracked out. It's insane. So don't think you're going to achieve these stats, but at least gives you a baseline. So this is one of the most useful resources in the game. It was good to pick from 5-star hero selector in week 1, Destina. That's my order for week 1. Oh wait, back up. You mean the carrot week 1, right? The carrot week 1, I like Celine, Janua for PvP. I like Arya and Rowana for PvE. Those 4 characters. So if you want to be a PvP player, first suggestion is Celine, just because it is nice to have a disrupting character in case your opponent is taking high speed. Okay, that is super useful. You got Celis, is she good? She's okay. What are the stages to clear what's needed before switching to RB? Chapter 3, Chapter 4. Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 are very nice to have Spectre Reaver to go through, because her poisons will make the stages a lot more bearable on boss fights. Then from there, you're not going to like this answer, but Abyss. So if you go into Abyss and go all the way down to these floors. You don't need her for floor 111, right? That's nice. Floor 112, don't need her. Floor 113, don't need her. Floor 114, don't need her. Fene is used there. Floor 115, she's rank 6, but you do have the option for Seal Arena. Floor 116. Okay, so from floor 110 above, you can get away without having her pretty well, but it's going to be annoying. Okay, most of the floors from 110 and above, a lot of people using Janua for this. That's funny. And then right there, Fene. Fene is just dominating. Afternoon Soak Flan. Oh, having Afternoon Soak Flan for Abyss, dude, sounds so nice. When did these reset? Like, when did the statistics reset for this? But, so you're probably good. What I want to check, you're probably good from floor 111. So 110, there's a couple floors that Spectre Cerebria is very nice to have. Not having her is going to make you want to bash your head against a wall. But, like here, floor 103, very nice. Who said they reset? They had to reset if Fene's up that high. Not that many people have used Fene. So these have to reset. Challenge mode statistics. I'm curious. Data update. It resets every Wednesday. So the thing is, Spectre Cerebra would be on that list for a lot of the floors above higher, but as you see, you can clear without it. But getting into the 104, she's only rank 11 for that. This one, she's ranked 9, but again, if you don't have these other characters, Sea Lorena, as you see, is one of the core units that you'll go through all of Abyss with. But she's just a luxury unit to make this a bit easier for you. So once you get past like floor 100, then potentially go into Switch. But that is the spot, I would say. I hate that this resets weekly. It's kind of dumb. It doesn't give you like the true accurate readings for any of this. You got the random ML Para clear. Like, thank you so much for your answer. I'm going to try Abyss then. Yeah, that's when I would switch, is when you're around floor 100. It will just make your life, the poisons make your life infinitely easier. But if you want to deal or do RB, RB's fine for this. Just put him on Daydream Joker, and he will work pretty well. I've had her since a banner. I've never really built her because she's just PvP. Afternoon Soak Flame. Afternoon Soak Flame is good in everything. You can use Afternoon Soak Flame on Wyvern probably, and it'd be amazing. Hey, what's up, Tutorials? How's the progress going? Pretty good. We're just chilling today. I'm at like a wall, so I want to stream, talk for a little bit. I think I made 5 or 6 videos this morning, or like I'm in progress of one of them, so 5 total, working on a 6. I want to take a little break and stop talking to myself. Thanks. When you talk to yourself in front of a camera for enough time, you lose your mind. 5 videos, 2 raid videos, and a theater restart video, and 2 episode videos is what I've finished so far today, and I've got part 5 of the guide done. So my plan, the theater restart video will probably be uploaded in a day or 2. I should have an Aetherial restart video up today, and then the one I recorded today will be up later. Probably maybe Wednesday, Thursday. And I don't want to upload during Boss Arunca time. It'll be up sometime. I like Aetherial restart. It has some nice things about it. Has some other things I don't like too much. So 50-50 right now. It could be an amazing game, or it could be trash. We'll find out a month into its life cycle. I like the progression of it. I like the PvE. It's pretty challenging. Well, actually, I think I want to delete the video project I sent over. I'm just realizing now that there's some things I didn't talk about in that video I would like to bring up. But either way, it's going to be fun. Okay, we're all starting a PvP game at the same time as everyone else. It's not like Epic 7 where you're coming in, you're 6 years late. If you start Summoner's War right now, you're 10 years late. There's people that have a huge lead on you. Aetherial restart, we're all at the same playing field. It's a completely fair playing ground. They reduce the amount of pay to win stuff within the game, so it should be really fun. At least for a few months, and if they do it right, it could be one of the next big games that I stick with. Exciting. Yes, they need to fix DPS in that game. I agree. I complain about that. I think I complain about that every stream I've ever talked about Aetherial restart. But yeah, Afternoon Soak Flame Artifact good? Yeah, Afternoon Soak Flame Artifact is good on Afternoon Soak Flame. Does Daydream Joker work on Arena at all? No. So Daydream Joker is going to take a percentage of whatever you're fighting's max HP. Okay, so when you're fighting Wyvern, he has 120,000 max HP. 3% of 120,000 is a number. Okay, that number, it's 4,000, but that 4,000 gets multiplied by Daydream Joker. That's the benefit, so Daydream Joker is a 4,000, gets multiplied by crit damage. So that 4,000 damage you do with Daydream Joker, and that's on 120,000, okay? Now, when you're fighting a character in PvP, they have 20,000 HP, meaning Daydream Joker is only getting a benefit of a 1/6 of that, so you're only getting like 800 extra damage. You're going to get more extra damage off a different artifact. So you're better off anytime you're doing PvP using a artifact that is going to boost percentage damage instead of going off enemy max HP damage. Matches were like 20 minutes. Trust me, I was in a tournament for Aetherial restart 2 weeks ago, and it was... I have a lot of complaints. I'll just say that. The game needs a little work. What's the game called? Etheria Restart. I'll have a video up on it in case you're curious. There's a beta coming in 2 weeks that we could all play together, try out the game, see if you like it. And then I will be making a guide series on official release, just like my Epic 7 series. So it'll just be step by step, and then from there we'll just play the game, and I'll make a video every 2 or 3 days on it for a while. It'll be just an extra type of content for my channel. But what's up, Dean Angel? How you been? And Adam Ahabri, thank you for the follow. I just missed what you're saying. The game where you're gonna start, it's called Etheria Restart. Okay, if you don't have Wondrous Potion Vial yet, what's the easiest way to get one? There is no like guaranteed way to get one unless it's in the shop. Maybe it is. I'm stoked for a game that we all start in the same fresh. That alone will be fun. Yeah. Are Etheria animation better in E7? No, they're good. They're pretty. I mean, they're solid. There's nothing crazy with the animations. They look good, but it's not Epic 7. Epic 7, you can't compete with Epic 7. Epic 7 is the animation. That's their motto, is play the animation. I was unsure because I was thinking it applied to life percent on hit, and that's why it used with Cigarette and Gear, because her ult has like 10 hits in a row. No, it is. So Wyvern has 120,000 HP. With Daydream Joker, you're going to get 4,000 damage just from the artifact. That artifact is then multiplied by your crit damage. So if you have your crit damage at 350, you're going to take 400 times 3.5, right? Is that right? I don't feel like that's right. It's not. It's basically that. It's simple. Or it's. I'm doing it to a higher extent of what the actual number is, but that is how it would work. It's somewhere around those numbers. It's a lot lower than that. It's probably like 8,000 if you're at 350 crit damage. I'm not sure. But it is a massive damage boost on certain bosses. But as you see, if you go into each different boss, Banshee has less HP than Wyvern does. So Daydream Joker, a lot of the time, isn't as valuable as a pure damage artifact in that case. And with characters, Daydream Joker will never be worth it. Because the highest HP you're going to see on a character is like 38,000, maybe 40,000 with imprints, and that is like extreme. You'll never see Eaton I've gotten above 40k, but otherwise you won't see anyone with that amount of HP, and even with 40k it's not worth the. I understand the crit set on them too. Yeah, that's why Daydream Joker, most important artifact for especially Wyvern, and then your crit damage necklace, not doing attack percent necklace because you need that multiplier. The Tamarin Aid mission is so annoying. I know, guys. Tamarin Aid mission sucks. That was one thing I was scared of that was going to push a lot of people away from the game, was Tamarin Aid mission. Hello, sir. Did I break my account for getting ML5? Yeah, just delete it. Just go play Summoner's War. You're cooked. No point. Royal Capital sucks too. Yeah. No one puts aid on guilds. You have to join a good guild. Otherwise, you're doomed. It's not even you have to join a good guild. It's just you have to join an active guild. That's the secret. Asking chat, guild chat. Guys, we have, again, I say this every time, we have a Discord server. When you join the Discord, we have ways you can get in guilds. We have a whole guild chat. You can go try to get in a guild that way. It's not a perfect system. You might struggle. Some people get in instantly. Some people have to wait. It just depends on when guild leaders are on. But that's the link to Discord. When you click that, if it doesn't work, it's because your browser's stopping it from working. 2, when you click that and get into Discord, you need to read the rules and click the icon at the bottom, or you can't see the Discord. Lastly, once you're in there, go post whichever server you're in. Go down to the bottom. There's a couple chats, guild recruitment chats. Type in there. You can try to get in. That's the link to Discord, though. That's all the most commonly answered problems that people have with doing it. I have to have a rules section in Discord. That way, whenever I kick you, I can justify that you didn't follow the rules. I know they keep the guild missions as a roadblock so stupid. I mean, it's to keep you playing the game. That's, guys, the thing with Epic 7, they know once you get out of the honeymoon phase, it's hard to keep you as a player. So their goal is to try to gatekeep you in the honeymoon phase a little bit. I guarantee it's all intentional. With all the missions they have that is like, oh, I messed this up, now I have to wait a day to do all of that stuff. They're doing it on purpose because they know their player retention after people get past a certain day goes, and that's just how it is. Epic 7 is a best new player experience of all video games I've played for gachas. Once you get past that, though, it becomes extremely complicated, and it's hard to have goals to work toward because you don't know what you're building, how to build it, whether you should build it or not. There's a lot of questions and a lot of uncertainty, and it makes you feel overwhelmed with the game, and you quit playing. And that is what I'm trying to do this guide series to prevent you from feeling that way. And if you end up just not liking the game, it is what it is. At least you gave it a try. You learned. Now when people tell you to try Epic 7, you say, I'm good. If you didn't like it. And the guild requirements don't stop. None of them are as bad as TAM, but about every 4 sets of path, there's a guild activity. Yeah. Thankfully, I got a good guild. I was able to get your tamer. Nice. You all will get it. It just might take you some time.
Don't be afraid.
Any other thing on guide that I should be aware of will gatekeep me from progressing? I went over that in part 5 of the guide. I went and found a couple of early missions. One of them is using a water summon on part 37. Just depends on what part you're at. Other than that, there's one that's buy a Mystic Metal in Guild, but I think that one's retroactive, but I would hold off on buying the Guild Mystic Metal until you see that mission. I can go through and look. I have to wait for 2 weeks for 64 Path of Air because you can't do Auto Tower 5 early now. Oh, it doesn't let you do 5 early? Really? You can't do the higher stages of Auto Tower if you clear Abyss, because before it was if you clear Abyss, it opens it up. That's why I didn't go do my Auto Tower yet. Oh, it's just 5, so you have to clear Abyss, do part 4, and then go to 5. Okay. So that is a big gatekeeper then. I got Last Strike Crowd. That's a good pull. What gear set should I put on him? You can use any gear set. Your overall goal with your stats are get as much HP defense as possible. Aim for like 220-ish speed as a new player. 200 to 240 is a decent range anywhere in there. And then aim for as much HP as possible. If you want some effect res, that's fine. You're not going to have perfect stats, but your goal is HP, first value, second value defense, third value speed, fourth value effect res. Those are the most important things. Again, in Discord, if you guys ping me and want to see certain characters and I'm available, there's a lot of in-game players in there that will show you their builds, but otherwise you can ping me and I will try to get my build over to you. One thing I am working on as well is getting my account, all my character stats up. I know I've been saying that for years. I used to have them up. It just takes a lot of effort to update them when I'm playing so many different accounts in games. So I will try to get that at least up and there. I have been farming my main account big time. It's a returning player. Which hunt do you think I should farm? I always say Wyvern. It just depends what character you want to gear though. If you, or what sets you want. Hold on, I gotta click the front thing here. It just depends on which sets you want. So if anything, returning player. The thing is, returning player, I talk about this all the time. You could be someone who was Emperor level RTA, or you could be someone who never touched RTA. And I don't know. How many accounts do I currently have? I'm currently playing 3. How many accounts do I own? Like 100, but I don't log in or play any of the old ones. I still have them. If I go and log into them, they're there. I'm just never gonna touch them, and I'm not allowed to give accounts away, so they just sit. Unfortunately, otherwise I'd give every account away. Any time I did a guide or something, I'd do little competitions, I'd give accounts away every time I do this, but I will get in trouble. Wink, wink. It's not. There is no wink, wink. The accounts are sitting there. You guys can go look up the old account, the videos I did, search that account name, and you can see it hasn't logged in a year, 2 years, 6 months. None of those accounts were ever, or my accounts never went over to somebody else. No one else has ever touched any of the accounts I made. So the allegations that I sell accounts, dude, I don't care about the money from selling an account. The amount of effort and nonsense I'd have to go through to even do that, I'm never going to do that. I did sell a Honkai Star Rail account though. That is something I did do. I did sell a Honkai Star Rail account. I don't even know why I sold it. I think it was just a pretty solid account and someone wanted it and I was like, oh, here you go. And they're like, I'll give you money. I was like, sure. That's how that went. It wasn't, hey, I'll give you $100. I think I gave it to them like, they gave me $40 for it. But it wasn't like an initial, I'm selling you this account kind of thing. It was, hey, you have an account here. Here you go. I'll give you money. Cool. But that's never happened with Epic 7. But Star Rail though, and I got $40. And I didn't have to keep up with that account anymore. That was a nice thing. He sells them for $5 gazillion. Don't believe him. All right, buddy. Okay, guys, I have a favor to ask.
You degrade yourself further.
I have a favor. Okay, I know I asked for this consistently, but like I said, my hope is I can buy a house in August. All right. With that, my raid contract comes up for renewal in next month. Okay, I'm a month from now, I'll know whether my raid contract gets extended or not. So I have to try to get as many views and support on my raid channel as possible. I have a link. If any of you guys are willing to click this link, it's my newest raid video. If you leave a like and comment, it helps me out tremendously. That's all I ask for. It takes you 2 seconds. Click it, give it a view. All those numbers they'll look at, and it does help me. They do care about downloads. If any of you guys, again, are ever willing to download raid, I need as much help as I can get over the next 30 days. And if they extend me, awesome. We keep grinding. Otherwise, I still am playing raid, not just not making content on it, which is sad. If I download raid, if I download raid now, will you still get money? Yeah, if you click that video, there's a raid download link. If you guys download in that video, I don't get money for it, but I get, can you link again? The chat closed? Yeah. But 2 seconds of your time, that's all I ask for. I never ask for subs and will never ask for donations, anything like that. Just a little bit of your time to try out raid, install the game. Already helps the moment you install. Sign up with a new account if you've done it before on Player, and just use a new email. Anything helps me. Any interaction with it. But thank you, any of you willing to do that. It's annoying. I know they ask for this all the time, but they are the reason I am able to be a full-time content. Well, now I'm kind of past that. I don't need them, but they have helped me so much that, and the longer it goes, the better off I'm going to be, and I could potentially get a house, make my content better. Don't have to worry about streaming late at night and being quiet. Now I hear two Deity at the same time. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys hear me twice. Wait, oh no, you don't hear me twice. You have it open on yours. How do you find so much time to grind 24/7? Don't you ever get burnt out? I get burnt out all the time. I go to casino when I get burnt out. I mean, I don't grind that much, guys. For gacha game creators, most of the time we're just sitting here watching our stuff farm and then researching stuff, right? Yes, I am burnt out from sitting here, but it's not like I'm actually working hard. It is exhausting, but the whole idea is sitting here and watching things auto battle is most of my day, trying to come up with video topics, and that's it. Hey Deity, what do you get from ML5? I got Sylvan Sage Vivian on the guide free-to-play account, and then on this account, and on the guide account for the YouTube series, I got Last Word Crap. Oh, going to casinos, understatement, you live there? I got free rooms there. Actually, I think I have so many free rooms at my casino, I could go stay there for a month. I could take a month-long vacation in a like super nice suite. But there's no point to. Maybe I'll go try to get like escape for a few days, but I'm gonna miss my cat. Speaking of my cat.
For your reckless greed.
Oh. Look at this dude. That's why this is the whole reason I asked for raid downloads, because I gotta give him a good life. Right? Look at him. For every one raid download, I will give him one piece of food. That is fair. He needs a diet anyway. I've been following the guide, but I'm so lost as what to build for PvP Guild Wars. That's going to be further into the guide. I am kind of working on that today. I'm starting to build up a couple of the characters tonight. When I come back, that'll be the full focus. What I'm doing today is just farming up the account, getting as many resources as possible, so that tonight I can go on like a big upgrade session and get a bunch of my characters together. So I will try to have resources out there that will help you figure out how you can just watch me go through the process of doing that, and I'll talk about what we're going for and the reason we're doing it as I'm going through, and hopefully that'll help you. But it's hard to do content like that because everyone has different characters, everyone has different everything. Who's the best character you could have gotten from ML5 Ticket, Imperial Illunav or ML Luna? What's your raid YouTube channel? I don't see it. Here's the link. Dang. That is the right link, right? What am I linking you guys? Yeah, that's the right link. So that link right there is the channel. I'm following your older video on Gear Sound Epic 7. Still helpful, correct? Yeah, nothing's changed with Gear. It's all the same. It just looks different. The whole crafting process looks different. Also, sir, do I switch out my Celine for Fenny to clear episode 3 and 4? I mean, you can use Fenny. You can use Fenny. Fenny's solid. So the whole idea is going through episode 3 and 4 is Free Spiriteer is too squishy. Okay? She doesn't have any sustainability within her kit. Switching her for any character that has some type of sustainability, whether it be they give themselves a barrier, they give themselves stealth, they increase their stats, some kind of survivability that isn't a lifesteal set, is the ideal thing you can do there. So Fenny is great. Celine is great. ML Landy for going through story. Who else? Abyssal Fiend could probably work fine. Seaside Bologna, Lone Crescent Bologna. There's a bunch of characters that you could use within that. Is Celine hard to build? No, ML Celine is hard to build though. Memes aside, for those of us that pulled Sage Ball, do you recommend we have him in the roster now or wait for some crack gear? He doesn't need crack gear. Just try to give him some Effectress. He's like a, I mean, he deals damage based off his missing HP, so give him 18,000 HP, try to give him like 150 Effectress, put him on Effectress Artifact or Abyssal Crown, and try to get him like 220 speed. 220 speed, he's a little bit slow, but dependent, well, if you're a new player, you can get him even lower. 200 speed would be fine. Brieg works well with lifesteal, then Brieg doesn't need the survivability. Brieg has the survivability just in his stats. He has 25,000 HP, so he's going to get healed over time. The thing is, Tieria doesn't have much HP, and she has low defense. She's a 4-star. She just doesn't have the survivability to live hits of the bosses in the higher levels. But yo, Big Warthrix, thank you for using your Twitch Prime as well. Thank you guys for all the subs today. We got quite a few. And we got a YouTube member today. That's pretty big. Guide was awesome. Now I'm only second connection for Tamarin. Yeah, I'll try to get, again, part 5 of the guide. If I can keep the same momentum I have going today, it will be up this afternoon easily. I just have to... What are you sneezing for? Huh? Okay, that was the loudest sneeze. Did you guys hear that? You got allergies, buddy? Oh, he's all wet, dude. You sneezed everywhere. Alright. Sneezing again. Yes, it was adorable.
There's nothing more absurd.
Dude, he's so needy right now.
And the arrogance of
Well, I'm gonna be wrapping up stream pretty soon. I'm gonna go take him and let him run around with him. What's his name? His name is Nacht, which is German for night. So it's either Nacht, Night, or Bubs. Or Fat Ass.
grant me power, Lord Noyas.
I usually call him Bubs. Got Astromancer Elena. Is there any use for her? I would not suggest it. ML Crow's good too? Yeah, ML Crow's good. I love Cat so much, same. He's the reason I wake up in the morning. I had to leave a friend's guild so I can join another in a few days for Tamarin. Should I rejoin after I'm done, or should I stay in a more active guild? It's up to you. If you want to be in a guild with your friend, then be in a guild with your friend. If you want to progress your account and get more out of your guild, then tell him to come join you. Dragon Bright Senia? Yes, Dragon Bright Senia is amazing. You've got ML Luna from a ticket. Congrats. Time for 300 plus speed. Good luck. But I mean, Brieg can work on lifesteal. The way you pronounce Nacht sounds like Nacht, which means naked in German. Well, that might be his actual name. I don't know. It was my brother's cat, and he gave him to me. Well, how it worked was me and my brother lived together for a long time after we moved out of our parents' house. My brother moved really far away, and the cat was always his. But I spent a lot of time at home not working, doing this stuff. So I was around the cat for like the whole cat's life. I was so attached to it, and the cat's pretty attached to me too. But when he went to leave, he planned on taking the cat with him, but it was a 3-day drive. He got the cat in a cage to start driving, and once he left, the cat started like heaving, and like the cat was so stressed out from being in the car. It does not do well with car rides. He was scared the cat was going to die over the trip. So I now own a cat. Didn't know I would own a cat, but I love that thing. He's great. Tristan just got ML Luna from Ticket, did he? On the new account. Figures. Sounds like it was fate. Yep. He's my dude.
There's nothing more absurd.
Guys, I'm in my room all day, every day. I spend so much of my life is spent with this cat. I'm going to be devastated in the future. And I'm not ready for that. He's like 8, I think now. But he's healthy. I mean, he has no issues, so I think we're doing good. You gonna be a cat lady? I might be. I switched chats, but whoever said ML Crow is good, for real? Yes, ML Crow's good. IDK was used for PvP. You can also use him for Nightmare Hell Queen. There's an auto team that you can use that he's really nice on. But overall, general, he's just really good for PvP. Deity, what are the rates at which Mystic bookmarks appear in Secret Shop per 1,000? Mystic bookmarks? It's like 3 for every 1,000 you do. How good is Fire Crow? Solid. He's okay. I haven't got to use him. I've seen other people use him. He is pretty strong. I'm not sure how well a new player is going to be able to utilize him yet. I'll find out in like, what, 24 hours. I'm going to make sure I have mine built up. But seems okay. Just got 161 caddis wax and 220 gold carrots. You're trading in your gold carrots this week? That's a mistake. I mean, it's fine if you do. The thing is, as long as you're farming and trading it for anything, you're solid. But I'm saving all mine for next week. Is Royal of Light good? Yes, she is. I will be a blubbering mess when my cat passes. Yeah, if you guys, there's like a week period where you don't see or hear from me or anything, That's probably what happened. I will be devastated. I will be at the casino slamming $10,000 into Buffalo to distract myself. Take my retirement out, and I won't care at that point. Is the equipment in the carrot exchange week 2 good? Yes, definitely buy it. That's the one thing I'm scared about having pets. When I had 5 dogs, 2 birds, and 1 cat, and a heartbreak. Yeah, that's the problem. Having pets is life-changing, super awesome. Definitely helps with any kind of depression or any problems you're having with life. You have a bad day, you come home, you hug your pet, and just chill. It's fantastic. My cat is 15 years old. She's starting to nest. Oh no. At 15, you got a good... But when you sign up to get a pet, you're signing up for the biggest heartbreak of your life. Especially if it's one pet. If that's your only pet, and say you live alone or anything, you're going to go through a very hard time. And unfortunately, I have accidentally signed up for that. Is the problem here? Or someone say you need dupes of Fire Crowd for him to be worth it? No, that's not the case. What'd you get from ticket? I got Sylvan Sage Vivian on this account, Last Rider Crow on the other account, and my main account I got a 6th Specimen Says. So, main account, there wasn't anything I'd get besides a new Moon Luna on my main account. Oh, but Dula Hama, what's up, brother? Welcome out. I mean, you do need any you don't mean, do you need? No, you don't need dupes. The thing with this game is you're going to get slates. So with the slates, you can imprint any character. And whenever you pull blue crows or something in the future, if you want to imprint your Fire Crow, you can. So I asked a question and then didn't listen for the answer, and I feel bad to ask again. What did you ask? Hold on. Is the equipment in the carrot exchange week 2 good? Yes, it is good. You're chilling. I've answered the same questions 400 times today. So I knew that was coming when I started stream. I wanted to just get a quick like 2-hour stream in, chill. But I'm going to be wrapping up the stream here. I'll let this Abyss stage finish, and I'm just going to be farming all day Eulogy for a Saint. Getting my charm stockpiled so that tonight we can go through a big gearing session. I'm going to try to get part 5 of the guide up on the other account, but this account will be more focusing getting into PvP earlier. So I need to respond to my editor. One of the things too, I'm trying to plan out the next like week of content with them, and I've sent over a bunch of videos, so I need to tell them what I want worked on first. So let me go. Random question you've answered 1,500 times today? Yes. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap up. If you guys have questions, I'm going to raid Tristan Wolf today because I see him streaming. Okay, so let's go raid Tristan Wolf. Again, before we do that though, last begging session, if any of you guys, before I wrap up, I know I just asked for this, but any of you willing to go leave a like or comment on my newest raid video, it supports me big time. My raid extension potential thing is coming up. Do I have a spot in the guild? No, you'll have to join the Discord and try to find one there. When I asked ML Basar good, he's not great. He can be usable, but this is just a YouTube video for raid. If any of you are willing to download raid, there's a link in the description within that video and all my videos. But with my contract extension coming up this next month, I'm going to have to push this at least at the end of every stream just to try to get a little bit more support, because that extension will be the difference of me buying a house this summer or buying a house when I'm 35 probably. So I appreciate any support within that, whether you download or just leave a like or comment on the video, but thank you. Deity, I reached a point that I can build some PvP units for gear set should put on our SETI. While you're doing your arena, you're going to be getting an injury set there. You can put that set on her. That's what I'm going to be doing for mine. Otherwise, you can go with an effectiveness set and don't build any damage on her. That works as well. But I will show you mine this afternoon. So tonight will be probably one of the more fun streams on the account as long as I can get the farming done. But again, thank you guys for watching. Tristan Wolf, we are raiding him, and I will see you all this afternoon. Oh no, /raid. Tristan Wolf. Did it work? It worked. We're good. Okay, those of you guys on YouTube though, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you this afternoon.